In another perfect life. In another, in another. Hmm. Oh.
Cuidado, aquí un soldado caído, con el corazón partido, queriendo sobrevivir. Cuidado, me quedan pocos latidos, estoy que muero sin ti. Que también lloran tus ojitos cuando preguntan por nosotros. Dime que piensas en mí, aunque no esté ahí, aunque estés con otro, dime yo no te olvidaré, porque yo a ti no te olvidaré. En el cielo me queda un espacio y no borro tus fotos. Que también lloran tus ojitos y se te ponen todos rojos. Dime que piensas en mí, aunque no esté ahí, aunque estés con otro, dime yo no te olvidaré, porque yo a ti no te olvidaré. En el cielo me queda un espacio y no borro tus fotos. Me rehúso a borrar los recuerdos que tengo contigo. Si supieras que tu contacto tiene el corazón y una foto conmigo. Para saber que eres tú cuando me vuelvas a llamar, porque yo sé que un día de estos va a pasar. Tengo fe que vamos a regresar, aunque me digas que no. Y te engañes estando con otro bebé, sé que soy el amor de tu vida y que también quieres echar para atrás el tiempo, pero todavía estamos a tiempo de volver. Porfa, dime que quiero saber. Dime que también lloran tus ojitos cuando preguntan por nosotros. Dime que piensas en mí, aunque no esté ahí, aunque estés con otro, dime yo no te olvidaré, porque yo a ti no te olvidaré. En el cielo me queda un espacio y no borro tus fotos. Dime que también lloran tus ojitos y
Take.
se te ponen todos
Yeah,
rojos.
obviously, right? But then
Dime
King
que
H4,
piensas en mí, aunque no esté
G5,
ahí,
King
aunque
H5,
estés con otro, dime yo
G4,
no te olvidaré,
takes on
porque yo a ti
H6.
no te olvidaré. En el cielo me queda un espacio y no borro tus fotos.
I'm missing something. Take the goddamn pony. I know, Chad, but
Como siempre,
did you find the mate? I'm missing something. We take on F5, King H4, G5, G5, King H5, G4, takes on H6.
también lloran tus ojitos cuando
I
preguntan
can't see
por
what I'm missing.
nosotros. Dime que piensas en mí, aunque no esté ahí, aunque estés con
Okay, what
otro,
about
dime yo
takes,
no
King
te
H4, Queen
olvidaré,
G5,
porque yo a
H3?
ti no
Ah,
te
H3
olvidaré.
sucks. Queen
En el
H3, Queen
cielo me queda
H5.
un espacio y
King G2. Queen H3 after G5. It's not possible because G5 is check. He's gonna go to Queen H3. He takes on. Wait. So F5, King H4, G5. And you're saying that after he goes to H5, Queen H3. Ah, Queen H. Idiot. Jesus. It shouldn't be that hard. It's just that maybe I got distracted or something. Okay, so I take only 3 minutes. Alright, I guess we take the bishop. And Queen B5, I think. You got Queen B5, yeah. Right, so here I guess I can take. If he plays knight takes, I'll take. With the queen. I can win the knight here with bishop takes f7. Alright, so f5 seems quite logical here. He has king h3. Well, if he plays king h3, g4, I take the queen. Alright, so f5, pawn takes, knight f6 check, king h3, and then g4 wins the queen again. So yeah, we're winning the queen. And is that enough material? Yeah, probably yes. Okay. So here, knight f6, g4, and yeah. I kind of want to sack, but I don't think it works. Takes. That's king g6. What about queen g5? Queen g5 looks very strong. Yeah, I'm gonna play queen g5. Right, I can simply pin this one. Rook c6. It looks okay. If he plays b3, we simply go b5. If he plays a3, I can play knight e5 or well, let's see what he does. But I think this move is okay. Okay, now simply b5 should be winning. And we simply take. Okay. Right, so for this one, Queen e7, king c6, queen c7 takes c4. c4 wins the queen. So that's a possibility. Takes. Yeah, I'm winning the queen. So he has to go here then. He's gonna play king b5. If king b5, c4 again looks very good. c4. Where does the king go? He only has a6. To what I win with? No. That's king a6. If king a6... Is it queen here? Okay, we can play it with confidence, I think, anyways. Like, this sequence seems to be... maybe I take on b7. Should I take on b7 here? If I take on b7... He has a5. King a5. What about c4? c4, king a6. Like, taking over here makes sense. If he plays king a5, I could also take on a7. How's that not winning? But I don't really see the mate. Am I missing something? Take on b7. Hi, Paulito. King a5. Queen a7. Yeah, right, we just take the pawns. Take on b7, then a7, then queen b6. Yeah, queen b6 becomes a possibility afterwards, right? Okay. Okay. This position is very promising. We just have to find the crushing blow. I kind of like queen h6, but I don't know. We have to sack the queen here, right? Queen h7, king takes, rook h1. Yeah, rook h1 wins. Okay. Okay, I have rook d3 here. Rook takes d3, queen takes, bishop g4, f3. I'll take that one. No, if I take, he plays queen takes f3. So bishop g4 is not okay. How do we improve this? Right, so rook takes d3. I have a dark square bishop as well. Rook takes d3, queen takes d3, bishop g4, f3. It seems insufficient. Okay, rook takes d3, queen takes d3. Bishop g4 right now. f3. Bishop takes f3. Rook takes d3. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, and he has to stay in touch with the bishop, so yeah, f3 is sort of force, and then we sack, and then we take. That looks very, very strong, to be honest. What if he goes king e2 back? King e2? Oh, I can take the queen, so yeah, it's completely winning. Right. Nice. Alright. What do we have over here? Now queen d8. I mean queen d8. And then we can take on c7 and get the rook on a5. That looks good. Hi Lily, thank you so much for the harmony and the go popular. Thank you. Queen d8, queen c7, take. Yeah, and then we target the rook, right? That looks good. That looks very good. Hmm. Hello, hello. How you doing, X? I don't know how to read that. Okay. Let me place this over here. So yeah, we're gonna play queen d8. Queen d8, and then we take on c7. That looks good enough. All right. In this case, queen rook b7 looks very strong. Rook b7 seems to be winning. I can take on g3 with check. But I prefer to give this check first, maybe. Rook e2. Rook e2, rook f2. Takes on on g3. Or not. I mean, I could also simply take and then take on f3. That seems actually better than... Alright, I'm gonna play rook takes g3 then. If he goes to h2, queen h4, and that's mate. If he goes to h1, queen h4, mate again. If he goes... Well, he can't go there. You play queen f2. Rook takes f3. And then king g2 is forced. We have a discovered check, but, well, we're not gonna play that, right? We're gonna... I can go rook e2 after that. Okay, it seems to be winning. Nice. Holy shit. What is this position, bro? Oh, this is crazy. Rook g3, king f2, rook f3, yeah. Well, this position looks very difficult. Why not just rook f7? Yeah, like, seems simple enough. The only problem I see with rook f7 is bishop takes. Bishop takes, queen takes. And I don't think I have enough firepower to do anything. So there's a better move that we're missing here, but I don't really see it. Rook f7, bishop takes. Ooh. Yeah. I can help you this time. I'm not cooking. After queen e6, you got bishop e3. Is that good enough for black though? So we takes on e6, takes, queen takes. We take the rook. He takes the knight. And I mean, we do have a bishop and a rook, right? So yeah, I think we're fine if we take on f7. And then takes, and then we take the rook. Okay. Bishop f3, h4 has too many options for my opponent. Maybe bishop e6 is a little bit better, right? Bishop e6. And then he can only go to h4 or g3. If he goes to h4, check, g3, rook, g4. Oh, I get nothing there. Hello, Aileen Suarez. Hello, hello. Can I play? Yes, you can tell us what to play here. Rook b7 and push p. Ah, rook b7. But he takes the bishop. We push p, and then he takes the rook. We check. It doesn't work, right? We play this. He takes. We push. He takes. So we're gonna find something a bit more resourceful. Check first, then bishop, then b7 with rook. Ah, okay, so you want me to play... Yeah, that sort of makes sense. We play bishop f3 first. King g3, and then we go rook b7. So the queen has to move away. Where does the queen go? Well, it doesn't matter, like... Yeah, I like that plan. We're gonna play that. I like bishop f3, and then rook b7. And now we simply push. Alright, so for this one, I'd like e6. e6. If king c6, we have mate on b5. If he goes to e7, we have mate on f7. So yeah, it's completely crushing. Knight f6. And then he sacks the queen. So, 93. 93. King h4. Sorry, king h3. Rook h1. Nice, we're cooking. Hi, release. I'm good, What about you? Ooh. Okay. For this one, I can take on h6. With threatening mate on g7. He has a couple of checks, though. That's not very pleasant. He has a bunch of checks. I had to do better there. But still, like, queen takes h6 is like the best move, right? If he gets a check... what type of check, anyway? Like, I can take... He's gonna give a check. Where? Ah, he doesn't even have that many checks. Like, this is all covered by... the pawn, the rook, and the bishop. So, probably the check that they will play is 94. If 94, I have king h4. King h4 seems okay. And then we have this mating threat. Yeah, I think we're fine. 94 is scary, but king h4 and... queen f2. Okay, queen f2. Queen f2, king h5. Queen f7. Queen g6 check, takes. King takes. Knight fa. Knight fa. King f4. Attacking the knight. And this is open. We have a check. Is that winning though? And we have this check. King f7. Rook. Here. King goes here. We have nothing. Okay, but we have to take on h6, I think. We have to take on h6. Did you get to 70? No, yesterday we got to like 59, almost 60. I think 59 was what we did yesterday. I'm out to thank you for the follow. Yeah, Queen f2 is a little bit annoying. And then they have even other, well, I can take that one line. Okay, I'm gonna take on h6, and let's see what he does. Yeah, it's a 94. Now, I was calculating king h4, but he has queen f2. What if I go elsewhere, like, for example, king f4? Because this is also like disconnecting the rook and the queen. So I think that this position is completely winning if we maintain this battery and also the mating threat on g7. But if I go king h4 or king h3, well, king h3 first of all is a 4 because it's not very attractive. But if I go king h4, I'm sort of disconnecting my pieces, affecting the coordination. So I low-key like king f3 also. King f3? Rook fa. Ah, rook fa or maybe rook... yeah, that could be a problem, yeah. If I go to the f file, rook fa is annoying. Maybe I can sack my queen and take... Nah, then my pieces are too discoordinated though. No, I had to go to h4 even though... Yeah, we're gonna play this. Okay. Queen f2. King f4, rook f8, king e3, no problem. No, king e3 is losing because you have queen f2. I don't think, yeah, I wouldn't be feeling very safe. Now, rook f8 is probably winning for black. We're gonna check it out later, Pablito. But I think rook f8 is very strong. Okay, so now we only have one move. Well, I could play h3, but I'm not really making much progress, so I have to go up. Now, knight f6 is a thing. But king g6, and I'm sort of fine. So probably queen f7 instead. So we go here, queen f7, queen g6, and we're winning because we're up a rook, right? We're up on exchange. Or that. Knight f6. Okay, but now... Can I go to g6? I don't think I can if I played that. He has queen c2. Okay, so we go here. Ooh, man, I don't know. tough puzzle. Okay, king g6, queen c2. Queen c2 is actually mate, it seems. Oh my god, queen c2 is mate. So we have to take this knight. Okay, oof. That was a tough puzzle. Take the knight and then king g6. Yeah, I guess that should be winning. Alright, we can take on f3. King e1. I can take the knight. Well, it's obviously queen f3, but where does the king go? If he goes to e1, I can take on g3 with check. How's that a bad thing? I'm sort of dismantling white if I take on f3. I don't see a mate though, but I can probably win the knight and the rook. So let's play it. Okay, knight c2 doesn't work. Queen e3 doesn't work, it has knight e2. So taking the knight seems to be the most logical approach. And now simply queen f3, so we can take the rook. Are you winning, son? Yeah, I guess it's good enough. If he goes king here, can I take? Is it safe to take? He has a bunch of checks, probably. Oh, you have king f6. d8. I block. It should be fine, so. Okay. Well. Alright, I gotta take this one. He's gonna promote. I promote with check. And then I have queen check. How is this winning, bro? How is this winning? What? Okay, we take. The king goes down. No. He's gonna promote, right? So we take, he promotes. Check. King goes here. Check again. Okay, I'm just gonna... I had to take, obviously, but... Oh, what? Also, he's trying to anticipate this idea. Like, the check. Well, nothing changes. I have to promote. Alright, so queen f7. King d6. Queen d7. King goes here. I take the bishop with check. He takes the pawn. Tough. What if I go e7 instead? e7? Just promote. Yeah, after king e5, you push the pawn, it's unstoppable promotion. Yeah, but he has a bunch of checks. Did you calculate the checks? Take on e3. Take on e6, you mean, right? Queen f7. Queen d7. Take the bishop. He's going... to e6, queen c6, and take the whole house. That looks very drawish to me. No, I think we had to play e7. We had to play e7 there. But my king is a concern. I don't really like my king's safety. Doing viewer puzzles today as well? Yeah, I mean, you can always give your input. The e5 square is in the D. Okay, it's gotta be queen f7. The king can hide quite easily. It's only temporary though. How do you hide the king? King h7, and he doesn't have checks. If I go to h7, no more checks? You're making it sound so easily, chat. Making me feel dumb. Okay. I'm guessing queen d7, then take the bishop. That would be very drawish. I think that instead of taking the bishop, we gotta push. Queen f7, e7 should be right. e7 right now. I was looking at it, but I don't know. I don't know what's the difference anyway. Like, I think that the king is a little bit better placed if he goes to e5 though, because it would be like covering all these squares, right? So probably that's not a great thing for me. So this could be right, you know, like playing simply. E7 now. If queen g1 check and king h4, the enemy doesn't have checks. Yeah, king h4, queen e1. No, he does have a check. He can go to e1. No, I think we have to play queen d7. And now we push. It's just that I think that the difference is, in this case, we have this move, check, and also we're promoting with check ourselves. There is a fly. Oh my gosh. Okay, e7 now. Oh, she's so annoying. Okay. e7. Nice. Okay. I liked this move. King h5. King h5, queen d1. Oh my god, it pisses me off. King h5, and then we have queen g4, you know? Okay, I'm thinking whether I could promote into a knight here. If we promote into a knight. Check. He only has this square, and I can take the bishop. Yeah, like, knight promotion makes sense. Because if I promote to a queen, I'm getting mated on g5. So yeah, it's gotta be a knight promotion. And I don't have any other checks. At least not a useful one, so... Okay. Nice. That was a tough one. That was a difficult puzzle, yeah. There were so many things to calculate. Alright, so there is a free knight, but... Is it that free? After I take the knight, where do I go? Hmm. Is it not true that you'll require, you will be required from chess? That I'll retire? Yes, I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think that I'll retire after I get to top 99 in Blitz. Hear me out, Bishop CA. Bishop CA. Bishop C8? Knight hanging. Yeah, we can take the knight, and then what do we do after, though? Bishop A6? Bishop A6. Well, he has rook A3, though. Bro, just take the knight! Okay, okay, alright. Be patient, chat. Jesus. Yeah, rook E3. That's exactly why I was thinking, like, after rook E3, where do we place the queen? He could go to C4. I also like Queen A6 because it defends the bishop. Queen H5? I don't know because he has this move. It's a little bit annoying. Rook E3 does nothing. It's hitting the queen. What do you mean it does nothing? Bishop C8 looks good now. No, not really because... Or maybe it does. Yeah, maybe you're right. But if he takes the bishop, I have to take. No, it's not working because he can simply take, you know? He takes, and then I have to take back, and then he takes my queen. So it wouldn't work. What is the most active square? I think that the most active square is Queen C4. Attacking the pawn. And somewhat defending. But I really don't like this infiltration. Now, if he plays that, I'm looking at Rook F7, you know? Rook F7, Rook E7. That's the problem. Rook E7 would be... Takes, takes. And then the bishop is hanging momentarily. There's so much to unpack there. So that's why I sort of like Queen A6 too. Why don't you have the time and game stats? Because this is a puzzle. It's puzzle level 51. The point of Queen H5 is that we get Bishop A6 and then Queen C5 and then Rook can block. So you want me to play this? Queen H5. And then we have Bishop A6. But he's gonna go here no matter what. Yeah, then Queen F5. Yeah, but I'm not convinced.
gusta tocar guitarra, me gusta cantar el son. El mariachi me acompaña cuando canto mi canción. Me gusta tomar mis copas, aguardiente es lo mejor. También el tequila blanco con su sal de sabor. Ay, 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 mi amor. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Ay, 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 mi amor. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón.
Queen takes. What? Queen takes. Took rook takes rook. And bishop attacks queen with rook c8? What? Queen b2. Queen b2. He defends the bishop. Bro, I don't know where to place my queen. IBF. Everything's fine. What about you? No, I honestly don't know where to place my queen. You're not very convincing, chat. Like, queen h5, queen d7, bishop h6. Okay. Rook f e1. Okay, rook f e1. I mean, he doesn't really have to play that. That's how it is, Philip. Okay, so hear me out. Queen h5, rook f7, rook e7. You can take the rook and go bishop a6 and run the king to... Okay. Nah, you're crazy. Good to hear. Same here, brother. Life is good. Nice. Nice, we have. That's all I want to hear. Good. Yeah. Well, I still don't know where to go. Some people are saying queen h5. Someone said queen b2. I kind of... Queen c4. Queen goes here also. Here. Like, those are the candidate moves. Every single one of them does something. So it's really difficult to tell which one should I play. The one that I like the most is the one that is defending the bishop, you know. So I think I like queen b2. Queen h5. No, it's just that this infiltration wins at tempo on the bishop. I think that's critical. I like queen b2 a lot. Queen b2. And then rook fa. Putting a bunch of pressure on f3. I don't know. I'm gonna fail this one. If his queen infiltrates, bishop a6 comes with tempo and moving out of danger. Yeah, but the other problem with queen d7 is rook e8, you know? Like, rook e8 is also annoying because takes and then here and then check, f7, check again. Ah, but he doesn't have that check with queen h5. Maybe it's queen h5 then. Yeah, but like... Okay, so yeah, there is one problem. The pawn on c6 is falling. We go h5 here. You say bishop a6, right? Winning a tempo on the rook. but then rook e8 check, rook takes, and then king g7. If king g7, queen here, rook f7. Ah, and the pawn is safe. Okay, chat, I'm gonna go h5. Okay. That was a tough one again. Be active, not passive. Yeah, I guess. Alright. King b2, keeping pressure on f2. It wasn't a bad idea, don't be mean, because I was about to play it. I was about to play queen b2. Like, I really like this maneuver of rook fa, putting pressure on f2. But the reason why I didn't play it was that white can always play f4, you know? If they go f4, then the two rooks on f6 and fa are not really doing much. So, and then after I realized that the pawn on c6 wasn't falling, queen h5 is okay. Pin of shame. I'm not that mean anymore. Rook b8. Yeah, rook b8, bishop c6, bishop d7, takes, knight takes. And yeah, knight takes wins because it would be a double threat on the knight and the queen. So rook b8. Oh. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, I can take the rook. He has bishop c6. But I'm losing my... Ah, but the rook is... the queen is attacking the knight. So if I block with the knight... Oh, it's ugly. He's gonna play bishop takes. I play bishop takes. Oh, okay. It's such a good move. Alright, so takes c6, knight c7, takes again. Bro, how do we win that? Short castle, I guess. Short castle. And short castle, and we're threatening bishop e7. Maybe? No. Bishop h3, maybe? Oh. It's definitely annoying. Okay, but we have to take. I mean, I don't think I have an option here. I have to take the rook. Bishop c6 is the problem. Bishop c6, knight e7. Hi, Luis. I'm doing good, Chester. What about you? Why not queen takes d4? Yeah, I'm looking at it. Now, just move king if move knight... What? After bishop check, block with queen. Nah, that would be counterproductive. Because he's gonna take with check, and then he can save his queen. So, yeah, we're gonna take, and I guess we play knight d7. I think that the king is weak. But don't quote me on that. And the knight on c3 is also weak. Alright. So, is it knight here? Bishop takes. If I go here, I sort of lose, right? He takes with check. I have bishop here, but it's very unpleasant. So yeah, knight here. Takes. And then I had to take with the king, I think. But not convinced. Yeah, blocking with the queen doesn't work, Chad, because he's gonna take it with check, and then after I retake, he can simply take my rook, or I don't know, save the queen as well. Like white would be winning. Yeah, it's gotta be 97. And then king takes. It's like the only sequence that makes sense. Oh my god. So he's a king FA. How's king FA winning, bro? King FA? What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh, king d8! Oh, that's crazy. Oh, it didn't even cross my mind. Oh, king d8 is a good move, bro. Oh, I wish I would have seen that. Oh, king d8 is such a good move. Oh my god. Damn. Yeah, now if it takes, I wouldn't be concerned at all. Like, if it takes the rook, I'll take the knight, and I'm hitting the rook and the bishop. That's why it's so good. Damn. Okay. Tough. Okay, I think we're gonna leave it there. Yeah, we're gonna play chess now. It's time to play chess. Let's play chess. What do we play? Blitz or rapid, chat? What do you think? Resign. Yeah. I forgot there is queen takes b8, queen takes c3, bishop b7, and king d7. No, I didn't see that far ahead. I didn't see that far ahead. Alright, so what are we playing, chat? Blitz or rapid? Blitz or rapid? Okay, Blitz. Blitz it is. Yesterday we got a new personal best in Blitz, but I didn't feel like we played very well. We simply outplayed them with the Hillbilly attack 2 times, and then we got a game against a 2300 who also didn't play very well. And we managed to stay on top, and that was about it. So, let's see if today we can do a little bit better. What the fuck is this? Oh. I prefer my position. Nice, good win. That was somewhat easy. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Nice. Good shit. We got a new personal best in Blitz. And honestly, I didn't sweat for that one. That was an easy game, I would say. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's have a look at the accuracy. Race rating people. Man. Brutal. I think it was brutal as well. Yeah, that was easy. I didn't sweat for that one. Let me get the fuck. Let me destroy you real quick. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I knew that he went wrong with E5. Like, E5 is not a move that you get to see very often, so that gave me, like, a confidence boost. It was like, E5 here? And then, like, every move felt very natural. Very natural, so I imagine that the accuracy was very high. We'll see, though. The final combination was beautiful. Yeah, and he was getting mated there. He managed to find 96, which sort of saved the mate because he was covering the bishop check. Like, when he plays 96. Yeah, we play with 91% accuracy, chat. That's very good. That's very good chess. 91% accuracy. We take that every day. So, especially because it was a Blitz game. And we got a new personal best in Blitz. Bro, I'm getting close. I'm about to retire, chat. I'm getting very close to my goal. To my all-time goal. Like, currently, with this rating, 2240. Like, I'm top 99.8. Top 99.8. There are only 29,000 nerds better than me. So, yeah, I think we had to, like, get probably, I would say, maybe 100 more points. And I'm retiring. Retiring from chess. My accuracy is about 98. And then I get past move 5. Okay, I feel you. Yeah, that's the thing. Let's have a look with Chile. Like, if we compare with Chilean players. Am I top 100 in Blitz? That's my question. Chile has a very strong GM, which is Cristóbal Enrique. He's almost 3,000. And then we have some other GMs that I don't really know. No, I think this is... I know this guy too. Castor, I have no idea who it is. Who that is, but... Okay, so those are the top players in Chile. And where am I? Yeah, we have very strong Blitz players, I'll say. I'm not even in the top 100. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I made it. I made it today. Yeah. Here I am. Nice. I made it today, chat. Okay, there we are. Top 100 in my own country. Okay, that feels good. Where am I from? I'm from Chile. Yeah, I'm from Chile. Okay, I'm top 100 in my country, bro. Nice. That's very good. That's very good. It feels very good. I thought that I didn't make it, but yeah, here I am. Nice. Okay, chat. There we go. So, yeah, and in Rapid, I'm actually a little bit higher when I compare it to Chilean players. So in Rapid is a different story because the system in Rapid is a little bit different, right? So like the highest Rapid player here is once again Cristóbal Enriquez, which is the best player in Chile. And here I'm probably top 50. Yeah, here I am. I'm 46 in my country. Okay, that feels good as well. Yeah. Okay, chat. That's gonna be a short stream for today. We're gonna keep it very short. I'm just not rushing in the process, you know. Like I'm being very honest. I'll retire if I get to top 99.9. So let's just walk a little bit, okay? We're not gonna rush it. We're not gonna do it too quickly. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Okay, so have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. So yeah, take it easy. Thank you so much. Bye bye.